I'm Ibu Robin Lim, and I'm a midwife here at Yayasan Bumi Sehat. Yayasan means not-for-profit. We have a lot of patients today, so it will be noisy. Bumi is the Earth Mother and Sehat is healthy. So this is Healthy Mother Earth Foundation. And just inside this room we have a new baby. Later on we'll show you the new baby. He was just born this morning. This is a place where we try to hold birth in a very sacred way, a very special way, and yet we help the poorest people as well as people who have money. So everyone gets the same treatment. The midwives are all well trained medically, but we know that our medical skills are not the most important thing. The other more important thing is respect for nature and the natural process of pregnancy and birth and postpartum and breastfeeding. But also the third foot that is more important even than medical skill, even more important than respect for nature, is what we call in Indonesia adat, which means connection to spirit. So all of our midwives feel very grounded here on the earth, with the Earth Mother, as well as very tuned into the Sky Father. So we try to really do our service in the most sacred and beautiful way we can at Bumi Sehat. We're a not-for-profit foundation. We have also a clinic like this where we do general medicine with a focus on holistic healing, as well as reproductive health care. We do that also in Aceh in the tsunami zone. We have now a clinic in the Philippines, in the heart of the disaster zone. From 6 months ago, we had the biggest typhoon to ever make landfall in human history, and 9 islands were devastated. And we were an early responder, one of the first to go there. And so far, we've delivered almost 500 babies in a tent. And now we're moving to a very nice building, not as big as this, but something like this that the government has given me, so that we'll have a roof over our heads so that the mothers can give birth even in the big storms. Long story. I became a mother when I was a teenager, and when I was having my 5th baby, I was here in Bali. We fell pregnant here in Bali, and we were really supported by this village, and I couldn't find a clean, safe, beautiful, lovely place to give birth. And the midwives that I met were really trying, but they had no supplies, they had challenges, they had no way to transport if there was an emergency, and there were hygiene issues. So, and at that time, 22 years ago, when I was pregnant with my last child here, I found that, there was a big problem in that the leading cause of death on this island was hemorrhage after childbirth, which is preventable. It was driven by poverty and malnutrition. So it became obvious to me that I needed to do something. And so with a group of concerned citizens from Bali and from the rest of Indonesia, we got together and we made a Yayasan, which is a nonprofit foundation. And slowly we built this wonderful thing called Bumi Sehat. We not only have this clinic here, but we have our same services in Aceh in the tsunami zone. We arrived in the tsunami zone 3 weeks before the Red Cross. We actually have, again, in the Philippines in the disaster zone. We also went to the earthquake after the Padang earthquake. That was 2006. In 2008, we responded to the Jogja earthquake. And then in 2010, we responded in Haiti. Always doing the same thing, taking care of mothers and babies, and especially through pregnancy, birth, and postpartum. Acupuncture, prenatal yoga. Sometimes we have massage for pregnant moms. Sometimes we have cranial sacral therapy. It just depends on who is here to help. But every morning, 5 mornings a week, we have acupuncture and holistic therapies for mothers and children, especially on Tuesdays for children with special needs coming. Usually on Thursdays, we have all of our Russian moms come for checkup because on that day we have a translator. Of course, we're open 24/7, so women can come anytime to see us, day or night. Women can choose. If there are no risk factors, of course, you're welcome to get in the water and have a water birth. We have 2 water birth tubs here. Yeah, it's really up to the mother, because this is a place where we really let the woman know that she is the one in power. She is the one having a baby, she's the one giving birth, and we need to serve her and listen to her and take care of her needs, not our needs as midwives. The needs of the mother and her baby and her family come first. One thing that's really good to know is that because we help the poorest people here in Indonesia, I mean, even women who work as prostitutes, even women who are beggars, they can have their baby here and they don't have to think about payment. But if you have money, when you make a donation, you're subsidizing for everyone to be able to have a gentle, natural, beautiful childbirth. So it's really a good thing. That means all of our patients who do have money to donate, they're actually helping not just their own family and not just our team here, but all of the mothers and the families who don't have any money at all. So it's a really beautiful way. When you give to Bumi Sehat, you give back to everyone in the world, especially the poorest people here in Bali. Very few right now because the Department of Health limits our numbers of volunteers, but we do sometimes have volunteers, yes. My granddaughter's coming, she's 17 now, she's coming to volunteer in the summer, next month. But she's been helping me in birth since she was 8 years old. So she'll be coming to help clean the clinic and teach some English, translate because she speaks Bahasa Indonesia, things like that. But yes, we have very few volunteers for the youth center. Teaching English, we have volunteers. We're actually considering a program of where our young teenagers here in the village could learn Russian language. So at that time, when we have that program started, we'll have Russian volunteers as teachers in our youth center. We also have the cleanest village in Indonesia. We've won that award, not just in Bali, but the cleanest village in Indonesia because it's clean. It's something that we as a nonprofit organization, we began many years ago by teaching the children how to pick up their rubbish and recycle. And then we taught the women. And every day we have people going from kitchen to kitchen taking all the plastic bags away so the plastic rubbish is not burned, because this is a health issue when you burn plastic. So we felt like we had to deal with that health issue. So in dealing with the health issues surrounding garbage, slowly we became the cleanest village in Indonesia, and we're very proud of it. We have also yoga for the elderly. 3 days a week, we have 70 to 90 elderly people all doing yoga together. Many of them are widows and widowers, and now they're dating. So we try to take care of our people from conception or preconception, even the consciousness surrounding the conception of the baby, all the way through life into old age. And then, of course, when they die, we go to their cremations. So it's really a beautiful cycle of life that we celebrate at Bumi Sehat.
It depends on
Let's see, yesterday was very slow. The day before we had 4. Yesterday we had none. This morning we have 1 mom in labor and already 1 mother gave birth. So, and there's someone on the way in labor. They called us earlier. So really it's depends on the stars and the moon and the rain and the wind. We don't know. But we know that babies come when they're ready. Well, youth center, teaching English, teaching organic farming, teaching music, teaching computer skills to youth. Again, yoga for the pregnant women, alternative medicine, holistic medicine. We have regular doctor every evening here. 24/7, we have midwives and nurses on call. They're here waiting in case someone needs us. We have free ambulance service, so that if someone has for example, a traffic accident, they can call us and we come and we take them quickly to the hospital. If we can take care of them here, of course we bring them here. What else? So education, environment, health. Those are our focuses. If they come here to Bumi Sehat, they come and they make a donation. If they choose a home birth, there is a service, but we actually charge. And it's quite expensive. I mean, many people say, oh, it's not expensive, but for me, because I'm a volunteer here, it seems like a lot of money, but it helps to subsidize all of the programs we have here. There's our website, Bumi Sehat Foundation International. There's not yet a Russian page on there, but we're working on that. We have, you can email it info@bumisehatbali.org, and all those emails become forwarded to me. We ask that mothers who do want to come to Bali to have their babies try to come in good health, try to have a reasonable diet, you know. I mean, I like women to be sure that they're getting a good, healthy, balanced diet. Um, just eating young coconuts is not enough to build a baby. It's okay for a diet, but no dieting while pregnant. Um, it's, yeah, it has its challenges coming here because after you have your baby, you have to register the baby and all of that. It's not all, it's not all incense and flowers, but it's really wonderful. And I think some of the families who've had their babies here can explain to you more. You can wander around. More pictures.
So you do acupuncture too? So yeah. So we have an acupuncturist doctor, and then yeah, everything is by donation as well. So like today for pregnant women, for fertility, post stroke or cancer. Yeah.
We do HIV test and also blood complete test, other sexual transmission disease. We call it STD. We also have here, but right now it's for women and the husband also, because what we want is all the mom with babies are healthy from HIV and AIDS.
Menarik.
I think when the mother is ready, hold on, I'll find out if she's ready. You can see the new baby. Di sini kita tidak potong tali pusar sebelum dia berapa jam supaya bayi dapat semua stem cell. Om Bud Puas Waha Masa Dia ini mau menyusui Bu. Iya. Oh, he's hungry. Oh, okay. Mungkin dia kencing. Keep the placenta intact with the baby for several hours so that the baby gets all of the blood supply, including stem cells. This is Ibu Nenga's third baby. This is one of the most wonderful things about Bumi Sehat is that this baby has a chance to get all of his optimal health. Ini supaya bayi optimal sehat, optimal pintar. Ya.
Jam berapa dipotong?
Lagi sebentar.
How old is he now?
2 hours.
2 hours.
Ibu Nenya rasa sehat?
Ya.
Tapi ini agak kram
Ya,
Itu. Setelah anak ketiga saya rasanya kayak mau melahirkan lagi. Yeah. She's having after contractions. And this is her husband. They're from Sian, which is a nearby village. Kalau dia rewel kasih kayak acupuncture. Kasih dia yang
Ada di rumah itu ya,
Oh ya.
radionya ya kan. Ya ada. Lagunya itu udah ada.
Mau ikut nyanyi? Margo Dewa Sendiri Itu supaya dia tahu pasti dia ajaib. Ya. try to sing the Gayatri Mantra when the children are born here so that they really get the message when they land on earth that they land gently as a miracle. Because every baby, every human being is a miracle. You're a miracle. Hey, this beautiful mother, this baby, you and me, we're all miracles. So the sacredness of life is what we really dedicate our vision and our mission here at Bumi Sehat to.